Good morning, everybody. Cap Nation Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Friday game day edition, the 18th of December. Glad to have everybody tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys are ready to rock and ready to roll this morning. I know I am. A lot of big things going down today. College basketball big game promo does have a game in the package today. I believe it was already posted online a little bit before I went live. I didn't have a chance to check, but it should have been. If not, it will be there shortly. So if you are on the college basketball big game promo, log in and make sure you get your play. That was given to everybody for free. That was on our March Madness package as a little makeup for everybody. And if you're not on it and you want to get on it, it's on the website and available. Welcome, everybody. Nice big day yesterday. Free plays cashing as long as you were making sure you're getting the best line. Rich, yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. As you can see, it's definitely it's bolted to the wall, so we don't take it. They must have been watching, hearing that we liked it. Now I think they bolt all their stuff down to the wall so people don't run out the hotel with it. Free plays yesterday. A win and a push. Took a win on the Chargers. First half team total over 10.5. It's definitely good to be able to beat the closing line there. Chargers, Raiders, first quarter over 10. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Old Carr pulling a groin on us. He could have ran that sucker in if he wanted to. But nope, got to limp out of bound, hobble out of bound. As soon as I seen him pull for it, I was like, oh, there goes our cashing. That one sucked. That was, should have been 2-0, unfortunately. Yeah, Edwards, so the crackheads and the degens don't help themselves to paintings. There's a few nice ones on the walls in here. So free plays ended up having a win and a push yesterday. Premium plays went 3 wins and 1 push. The only push was the first quarter over 10, which was a premium play. We hammered Southern Illinois yesterday, laying 6.5. Little early action premium play yesterday, and it was a nice winner. Kansas plus 3.5, nice winner there. And then the full game over 52.5. It may have taken overtime and then a second round of overtime with the Chargers coming down to score. But we got the job done nonetheless, and it popped the total over, which was nice. I mean, the Raiders should have been able to do it. How the Raiders couldn't score first and goal, second and goal, third and goal. They ran the same damn plays over and over and over and over within the 5, and they got stuffed every single time. They got stuffed every single time all game long. Run an option out with Mariota, out to Waller's side. If he's not open, run it in. Seemed to work before. So somehow we hit the over, which was nice. We're going to take it. A near perfect day, 3 wins and a push. Personal plays. Had a great day yesterday. 3-0 sweep of the board. Nice big sweep, another one. A couple days ago we were 4-0. A couple days before that we were 4-0. So we'll take a 3-0. Take a 3-0 on Thursday, moving into a very big weekend. Oregon laying 7.5 college hoops was a nice winner. Chargers, Raiders, first half over 26. Ooh, we squeaked that one in, but we'll take it. We'll take it. And then we had a nice big teaser, 7.5 point teaser. The Raiders plus 4, as well as over 44. Cash in that one. Raiders cost a lot yesterday. I had a parlay on them. Actually, 2 parlays pending on them. And one was the money line. The other was them winning by 3 on the parlay. So it definitely sucked, but to have them on parlays. But it was a good day nonetheless. Great day, actually. Great day. Great day yesterday overall. Props. The only prop out of the 4 that we did not hit was the Carr with 3 TD passes or more. And we didn't even have a chance for that one. Did not have a chance for that one. But hey, if the only prop you're going to lose is a plus 156 plus money prop, and it's because your quarterback got hurt, well, I guess I can live with that one. Because we hit Henry having 4 or more receptions. We hit that in the first half. That one was done quick. That was a winner, minus 103. Waller TD minus 111 as soon as Mariota came in and hit him in the end zone. That was a winner there. And then Josh Jacobs over 2.5 receptions. May have taken overtime, but we cashed that one at plus 100 even money. So 3-1 on props for you guys yesterday. Not bad. Not bad. All for the price of 0. Everybody tuning in. Good morning, King Mon. Good morning. Shane Russell. Good morning. Joe Free. My name, Corey. Good morning. Louie. Good morning. Edward. Good morning. David Kane. Good morning. Dan Lambert. Good morning. Joe Free. I think I already got you. I'm probably going to get a lot of people twice. Baptism is the ism. Good morning. Manuel. Good morning. Rich. Good morning. Edward. Good morning. Mr. Brackens, good morning. Thomas, good morning. Just rolling up through the chat, seeing who's here. And whoever is not posting, good morning. TD, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Not going to be live for too long today. I do have a flight to catch. Nico, good morning. Michael, good morning. Scott, good morning. Everybody, good morning. It's definitely going to be a good weekend, that's for sure. But I'm not going to be live for too long this morning. I do have a plane to catch, and we've got at least a solid hour and a half. Hopefully the roads aren't icy. Trip to the airport. To all the Cap Nation members yesterday, that was a tough loss. I put out a play yesterday for all the YouTube exclusive members, was a tough one. It was definitely a tough one yesterday. Southern Utah laying 8. They win by 7. They were up by 11 late. Completely dog crap on that one. Shoulda, coulda, woulda on that one. But I'll have something very shortly for everybody there as a makeup. And if you want your name in green, click that join button down below. Become a YouTube exclusive member where you get YouTube exclusive content only for members, including live shows, which there'll be another one over the weekend. I'm not sure if it'll be Saturday or if it'll be Sunday, but we'll have another live show for exclusive members on top of our Cappers Nation live show. That just goes more in depth into things, as well as free plays. For exclusive members only, there'll be another live show over the weekend. Be another exclusive video dropped as well, very shortly, as well as some other content. So it's going to be fun, and we'll get that one back. And if you want to be a YouTube exclusive member, click that join button. It's right next to the subscribe button. If you have an iPhone, you may not see it there, but I will post a link for everybody. Give me 1 second. And I'll post a link right here for you guys here. The live show that we did for members only was a big hit. I know I heard a lot of positive feedback about that. It was a lot of fun. Members only live chat was a lot of fun. So we're going to do that again. We'll have another one this weekend as well. All right, so I am logging in to our system. We're going to start breaking down the games because I do not have too much time this morning. So I want to be able to touch on a few things this morning. Some great football this morning. And then some great football canceled Well, it's been canceled for the day, so unfortunately, cancer culture has got us a lot fewer games today than originally planned, and there was some definitely good ones that were planned originally for today that aren't on the board anymore, unfortunately. But hey, we're going to live with what they give us. We get UAB and Marshall. We get Ball State and Buffalo. We get Nebraska and Rutgers. We get Oregon and USC in the Pac-12. Oregon with the fill-in since Washington coming down with COVID. My name Corey. Where's the get to the games guy, right? They're here. Don't worry, they're here. If they're not, they'll be here shortly. If not, they'll be here shortly. If I have time, I'll take a look at some college basketball as well. A lot of money to be made today. Games have been great. Oh, and by the way, the double-up sale that we ran yesterday on any premium play or personal play package, excluding the 1 day and the combo package, is still valid for today. I got them extend the double-up sale, so you can double up the 3-day package. Buy 3, you get 3 free. Buy a month, get a month free. Buy a year, get a year free of premium plays or my personal plays only. Does not count the 1-day package and the combo package are not included. So that is still a go for today. All right, we're going to start jumping right into it, guys. We're going to take a look, first of all, UAB and Marshall. I did put out a free play on this one late last night. I still like the play. We're still betting it. Oh, obviously, I already bet it. Joseph, I'm definitely going to try. I go in order as the BetOnline promos come in, and unfortunately, it's only me that does them. Nobody else has access to do it because it's my show and it's a special promo put on by me. So I go in order. They are a little backlogged, so I do apologize, but I promise I will get to you. But they are backlogged, and there's never a non-good day to get on board. Good morning, Jay. Yeah, Brandon, thank you for reminding me on that one. Guaranteed Saturday, 50% off. You don't even need a coupon code this time. It's right on the website. 50% off. It's only $75. Normally $150. And that one will be on the website today. I was told it will be on the website today. Remember, I don't post the games. I don't do that myself. Should you still take what play at minus 140? The free play that I put out? Is that what you're asking? All right, guys, UAB plus 4.5. Marshall laying 4, minus $1.15. Little discrepancy in the lines there. Total over and under 43.5. UAB a plus 165 money line dog. Marshall coming in laying $1.90 on the money line. Jack, good morning. First half numbers on the UAB Marshall game. Marshall laying 3 minus 105. UAB plus the 3. First half total set over and under 21 points. Yeah, Corey, juice only matters if you lose, right? It was minus 105 last night, but it only matters if you lose. First quarter numbers. Total set over and under 9 minus $1.15. A little interesting twist right there for two teams who definitely like to move the ball on the ground and move it a lot on the ground. And we're going to jump right into these numbers. First of all, UAB 5-3 straight up, just 2-6 against the spread. If you've been betting on UAB, you've been getting your ass handed to you. 4-4 to the over. Marshall 7-1 straight up, 5-3 against the spread, 5-3 to the over. Coming off a giant goose egg in their very last game, getting shut out by Rice 20-0. Before that, they had 7 straight wins, beating Eastern Kentucky, Appalachian State, Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech, Florida Atlantic, Massachusetts, and Middle Tennessee State. All games that they just absolutely steamrolled over their opponents. And then you've got UAB on the other side. They are coming off their win over Rice back on the 12th. And keep in mind, Marshall has had an extra week to prepare for this game. UAB's game over Rice, they ended up beating them 21-16. They had losses to Louisiana Tech 34-37. They lost to the Raging Cajuns 20-24. They had wins over Western Kentucky, UTSA, and South Alabama, with a loss over Miami and then a win over Central Arkansas as well. Home teams are 6-1 against the spread in the UAB Marshall series, FYI. UAB 8-2-1 against the spread versus an opponent, coming off a conference straight-up loss. And Marshall just 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 games at home versus a team that has a winning record. And UAB is 9-1 to the over versus solid passing defense, yielding less than 6.2 yards per point. UAB averaging 29.2 points per game. They average 198 yards a game on the ground, 5 yards a carry, averaging 39 carries a game. They average just 195 in the air at 7 yards per passing attempt, but they only average throwing it 28 times a game. When you take a look at Marshall, guys, they average 32.8 points per game. Highest scoring Marshall, they were shut out by Rice 2 weeks ago. They average 40 rushing plays a game, 190 yards a game on the ground, 4.7 yards per carry. They average 235 in the air on 29 passing plays, averaging 8 yards per passing attempt as well. Definitely, Marshall did play like shit against Rice. They ended up losing. They put up the big goose egg. When you take a look at both teams' defense, both teams defend the run and the pass exceptionally well. More so for Marshall. Marshall's defense giving up just 11.4 points per game. Less than 11.5 points a game is what they give up on average to their opponents. They give up just 73 rushing yards on 31 rushing attempts, which is a nice low 2.4 yards per carry. They give up just 181 in the air, 6 yards per passing attempt. They're +2 on turnovers. When you take a look at UAB's defense, they give up 22.5 points a game, almost double, a little less than double. They give up 36 run plays that they have to defend on average. They give up just 139 yards a game, 3.9 yards per carry. They give up 180 in the air and 5.5 yards per passing attempt as well. They're -2 on turnovers. They're -2 on turnovers. As far as this one goes, I did put out a free play on the Marshall and UAB game. I already put one out. It's on daily free play video. If you want to know what that one is, please watch that video. But there's a free play on this game. Said that I'd break it down first. As far as the rest of the game goes, no opinion on the side. But as far as the total goes, I like the total. I like the over on the total. I don't have an official play on the over, not yet anyways. But I do lean towards the over 43.5. I do lean towards the over 43.5. Something about that first half number over 21 is definitely enticing. It's definitely enticing. Over 9 first quarter is also enticing. Just throwing that out there. Shane says over and unders have been bad for me as of late. Maybe we'll be able to change that today. Jeff, good morning. So as far as the Marshall game goes, free play is already in the daily free play video. As far as the side goes, no opinion on the side. As far as the total, I don't have any official plays out just yet on it. However, I do lean towards the over. Obviously a lean is always subject to change based on information that may or may not come in. But as well as I do lean towards the over in the first half. 21 seems a tad bit too low to me. But are you the only person in the world on Oregon? No, you're not the only person in the world on Oregon. I'm sure there's many of you on Oregon. All right, so we're going to jump right into the very next one. We're going to take a look at some MAC action Friday. Ball State, Buffalo, with the super high total of the day of 69. Hot diggity dog, we get a big total game for this beautiful and blessed Friday morning. Buffalo laying 13, minus 530 on the money line. First half numbers, Buffalo laying a TD and an extra point at 7. With a first half total over 34.5. Shane, can I give you guys advice on the Drake game? I don't have $1 on it. I stayed away from it. My advice on the Drake game is I stayed away from it. Shane, you got Buffalo at over 66. Very nice. Very nice. First quarter action, over and under 14.5. Ooh, enticing. You know, something tells me on this one, we may see 100 points or we may see 45 points. As far as the total goes on this one, as of right now, I'm not on one side or the other as far as the total goes. When you start taking a look at both teams and you start comparing the numbers, first of all, Ball State 5-1 on the year, 3-3 against the spread, 3-3 to the over, and then you've got Buffalo, 5-0 straight up, 4-1 against the spread, 4-1 to the over. Absolutely steamrolled their opponents this year. They beat Northern Illinois 49-30. They beat Miami of Ohio 42-10. They beat Bowling Green 42-17. They beat Kent State 70-41. They beat Akron 56-7. And here they are. They're getting 5-1. Ball State, who lost their first game of the year to Miami of Ohio 38-31. Ever since then, they were rolling. They beat Eastern Michigan 38-31. They beat Northern Illinois 31-25. They beat Toledo 27-24. They beat Central Michigan 45-20. And then they just squeaked by Western Michigan 30-27. Underdogs have won 5 straight against the spread in the Ball State and Buffalo series, FYI. But then again, they haven't played in 3 years, so throw that shit right out the window. Buffalo 14-1 against the spread the last 15 games versus an opponent coming off a straight-up win. Buffalo is 10-0 to the over on a winning streak of 3 or more games. Ball State 4-6 against spread their last 10 games versus an opponent after a conference straight-up win as well. When you start diving into the numbers, first of all, both of these teams average a lot of points, but more so with Buffalo. Ball State averaging 33.7 points per game compared to the 51.8 of Buffalo. When you look at the numbers, Buffalo, that big run-heavy play, run. They're going to run the ball 46 times on average to just 17 passing plays. They average 345 yards a game on the ground, 166 in the air at 9.5 yards per passing attempt. Their run yard average is 7.5 yards per carry. 7.5 yards per carry. Ball State averages 179 a game on the ground, 4 yards per carry. 279 in the air at 8.4 yards per passing attempt. One thing Ball State does exceptionally well is they move the ball down the field through the air exceptionally well for a MAC team. That's predominantly a lot of running. Now, when you take a look at defenses, Buffalo has had a hard time stopping the run. They give up 4.1 yards per carry. They also give up 207 yards a game at 7 yards per passing attempt. They average giving up just 3 touchdowns, 21 points a game. Interesting to see how they're going to be able to slow down and stop Ball State. Or is Ball State's defense that gives up 27.5 points a game going to be able to stop the high-flying offense of Buffalo that averages nearly 52 points a game? The Ball State defense gives up 3.9 yards a carry. On average, 38 carries is what they have to defend, giving up just 148 on the ground every single game. Thank you for that frozen screen note. I will get that one fixed. That one's all fixed. All right, so Ball State, they give up 284 in the air as well, 8.1 yards per passing attempt. Both of these teams are plus in the category of turnovers, +5 for Ball State, +6 for Buffalo. Turnovers can definitely be a key in this factor. If Buffalo's going to cover, they're going to need some turnovers in their favor more than likely. They're going to need some things to go in their favor. Now, 13 points, laying 13. I'm not opposed to laying 13, but in this situation, the difference between both of these teams, they both beat basically the same opponents all season long. The only difference is Buffalo steamrolled their opponents, and Ball State squeaked on by. Ball State has played a solid defense against other teams, but they've also had very close games where their defense has held them in the game as well, and they've been able to win by a field goal, roughly a field goal. As far as this one goes, I do lean towards the favorite. I do lean towards Buffalo. They've made us a lot of money all year long. 5 games are 4-1 against the spread, 5-0 straight up, and 4-1 to the over. As far as the side goes, I do lean towards the over. But again, I don't have an official play on it. Maybe something that you want to put into a teaser and tease that line down. And if you get a 7.5 point teaser, get it around 5.5 points is probably, to me, more attractive. Just writing down the leans that we give out. So I do lean towards Buffalo, but again, I'm not a big fan of the 13. Snow was good. A lot of snow. Greg, good morning. As far as the over goes, everything points towards the over. Total's high on this one, 69. Buffalo's capable of putting up 70 points themselves. As far as this one goes, I do lean towards the over, but I'm very, very cautious on the total for this one. Very cautious on the total for this one. So I will definitely, more than likely, stay away from the total on this one. So just rolling through some of them. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do all the games today, folks, because I do have to get going here shortly. But I did want to come live. Originally, I was going to cancel the live show just because we've got an airplane to catch this morning or later on this afternoon, but we got to get to the airport. So I'm going to try and get through all the games as much as I can. I know for sure we'll be able to get through at least the next one between Nebraska and Rutgers. I don't know if I'll have time to do the USC and Oregon game. Who knows, maybe I'll go live later from the airport. Focus Sports, what about the Buffalo team total? I'm optimistic and cautious, just like I am the total. I don't have a play on that game. I'm, as of right now, staying away from that game. Myself, anyways, for personal plays. All right, next one on the board, Nebraska, Rutgers. Nebraska laying 6.5. Minus 260 on the money line. Over and under 52. First half numbers, Nebraska laying 3.5. Over and under 26.5. Minus 205 on the money line. First quarter number over 12.5 for the first quarter. Popping up the numbers for this game. Game 207, 208. You've got Nebraska 2-5 straight up, 3-4 against the spread. And an under team. They're 1-6 to the over. 6 of their 7 games have gone under the total. Jay Shep, does the double up sale apply to the sale y'all have on the Guaranteed Saturday? No. Premium play and my personal plays only, excluding the 1 day package that's still available, and the combo package. But no, they're never going to give you buy a Guaranteed Saturday, get a Guaranteed Saturday for free, and then throw it 50% off as well. But good question, though. Back to the Nebraska-Rutgers game. Rutgers, 3-5 straight up, 5-3 against the spread. A little more of an over team here, all right? Although their last 2 games have gone under, out of the 8 games that they played, they're 5-3 to the over. 5-3 to the over. When you start taking a look at what's been going on recently, Rutgers getting by Maryland, beating them 27-24. They won two out of their last 3 games, and they beat Purdue 37-30. They lost to Penn State 23-7. They started out the year rough, 1-4, with 1 win over Michigan State, and then they just faded. They had a tough schedule: Indiana, Ohio State, the Fighting Illini, and then Michigan. But they've battled back. They've won 2 out of their last 3 games to end the season. And here they are, getting Nebraska, who is coming off their 17-24 loss over Minnesota. Before that, they had their big 37-27 win over Purdue. They lost to Iowa. They lost to the Fighting Illini. They did beat Penn State 30-23 in their matchup there as well. Nathan, usually circled games are not allowed in parlays. So if you're adding circle games or added games, like added college basketball games, they're generally not allowed in parlays. Jay Shep, there's nothing to be awe about. 50% off is 50% off. Still a good deal. Still a great deal, actually, because you probably won't see 50% off on Guaranteed Saturday for many, many, many more months. That's for sure. They don't put Guaranteed Saturday on sale very often. Nebraska averaging 22.4 points per game here, 179 a game on the ground, 4.5 yards per carry. They average 181 in the air, 6.3 yards per passing attempt. When you take a look at Rutgers, they average just 5 points a game more on average at 27.4 points per game. Mike Smith, when will the premium plays be out? I would imagine a little bit later. It's only 7 o'clock here on the West Coast, and there's no early games today for us. So whenever they post them, I don't post the plays. So I would imagine the next hour or so, 2 hours is what they've been doing all week long. Rutgers averaging 140 a game on the ground, 3.6 yards per carry. They average 207 yards a game in the air, 5.7 yards per passing attempt. As far as yardage goes and size of completion, both of these teams pretty anemic in my opinion. But what you have to take a look at is the defense. When you get 2 low scoring, can't move the ball offenses against 2 defenses that can't stop the ball, it generally makes for a quality shootout, in my opinion, by 2 defenses that have a problem stopping the ball. And possibly that may be what we see here. As far as both defenses go, we'll start with Nebraska. They give out 30.6 points they give up 30.6 points per game, just a tad bit over 30.5. They give up 176 a game on the ground, 4.2 yards per carry, having a hard time to stop that run. They also give up 7.4 yards per passing attempt on average, 231 yards a game. They are a disaster, -8 in the turnover department. Rutgers, on the other hand, gives up 32.6 points per game on defense. They can't stop the run either. They give up 4.2 yards per carry. 184 yards a game on the ground is what they end up giving up on average. They give up 245 yards a game in the air as well. 7.7 yards per passing attempt is what their opposing offenses are able to complete. They are +2 on the turnovers. There is a 10 turnover advantage towards Rutgers. All right, folks, there's a 10 turnover advantage towards Rutgers. When you start diving in depth and you start trying to compare both programs, they play, fairly the same. Nebraska's run game is obviously better. Their passing game averages more yardage. Their defense gives up just a little bit less yardage. The problem with Nebraska is their turnovers. A 10 turnover differential to me is huge. It is. It's huge. They're laying 6.5 in a game that I anticipate to be fairly close. As far as this one goes, I expect this game to be a tad bit closer in the beginning. I expect it, to be neck and neck in the beginning. Where I think the game will be won will be in the turnover department and by mistakes. Nebraska and their -8 turnovers, Rutgers +2. Going out on a limb here, you could actually get +7 minus $1.12 for Rutgers. I think this game goes back and forth. I think both teams put up points. But I also think Rutgers can keep it within the number of 7 when it's all said and done. Nebraska may come out and dominate early, but I think Rutgers will be able to take advantage of some Nebraska mistakes. So free play for everybody here, and one that I will be betting. I like Rutgers plus the 7. It's minus $1 or minus $1.12. I think they keep it within 7. I think it's going to be a somewhat of a close game. But I think the defense of Rutgers, not even more so the defense, the mistakes Nebraska will make on offense in the turnover department will be enough for Rutgers to get us a win here. So Rutgers plus the 7, free play for everybody in the live chat. Focus Sports says, I think Rutgers can keep it within 7. So do I. As far as the Drake game goes, guys, I don't have an opinion on that game. I steered clear of it. I did not play it. All right, unfortunately, I do have to get going because I do have to be out of here in an hour. Thank you, Alex, for posting that. Let's see here. Rich says premium plays will be posted at 37,000 feet. No, unfortunately, I don't post the premium plays. It's not my job, not my job description. I can go in and alter them, and if they make a mistake and do all of that, but somebody else does that. If you're on my personal plays, I'll be in touch shortly. If it's time to renew for you guys, it's time to renew. I do know they've already reactivated all premium play accounts, so if it's time to renew and your account is inactive, that means it's time to renew. I do know that much. Raymond, where's my USC gear at? At home. At home. Thank you, Aaron. All right, folks. I'm going to get out of here. We will be live again tomorrow. I'll be back in the office. I'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. No, tomorrow's Saturday. 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 Pacific, an hour earlier tomorrow. So don't miss out. Marianne, thank you. Aloha from Hawaii. Jeremiah, hit the rewind button, brother. We weren't live for long, just a little 40-minute stint before I catch a flight. And then if you're a YouTube exclusive member, there might be more content dropping for you guys later today, hopefully, if I have time. If not, there'll be stuff this over the weekend, as well as the college basketball big game promo. If you're on that, there is a game posted for today. I emailed everybody right when we were going live, as well as the double up sale. Doubling up is still active for today. I got them to do it for one more day. Every premium play and personal play account, not the guaranteed games, just premium plays and my personal plays. Every package with the exception of the combo package, which is the week of premium, week of my personal, guaranteed Saturday, the Sunday, and the UFC Max Fight Pick. as well as the one-day package. Those are the only two premium play and personal play packages that are not on there. Thank you, Edward. Thank you, everybody. And we'll be in touch. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys later. I didn't give out anything on that one, Michael. All right, folks. I'm out of here. Enjoy your guys' Friday. Have a blessed Friday. We'll see you guys all first thing tomorrow morning. Good luck, everybody.